Nobody said it was easy. That's why you shoot 1,000 three-pointers, make 300, study all night, then shoot 1,000 more. Get straight A's. Keep practicing. Be a good friend. Push through it. Make the playoffs. Graduate cum laude. University Credit Union is a proud sponsor of the West Coast Conference. From earning interest to getting a loan, our rates beat the competition because we believe your bank should work as hard as you do.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
This is NCAA college basketball featuring the Waves of Pepperdine University. Tonight's Wavescast is a production of the Pepperdine University Department of Athletics, Game and Entertainment, and the WCC Network. Welcome into Firestone Fieldhouse on the Pepperdine campus in Malibu. I'm Al Epstein as the Waves get ready to take on the Toreros from San Diego as they turn the lights off and introducing the Pepperdine lineup. Well, the Pepperdine Waves, 7-14 on the season, 0-7 in conference. They're coached by Lorenzo Romar in his 5th year, and the Waves come off a 91-76 loss at Portland last Saturday. And tonight, the Waves battle a solid team in San Diego. They are 9-12 on the season, 2-5 in conference, and they're coached by Steve Lavin in his very first year. The Toreros, they come off an 88-83 loss against those same Portland Pilots, but a week ago on Thursday. Expected crowd at Firestone Fieldhouse should number about 800. It is Pepperdine in San Diego as West Coast Conference action continues. Starting lineups for tonight's game for the Waves. They will start up front. Max Lewis and Javon Porter, the center, Carson Basham, and the guards of Houston Millette and Mike Mitchell Jr. Head coach of the Waves, Lorenzo Romar, in his 5th season. Associate head coach Kim Bone, assistants Curtis Allen and Gerald Brown, and John Impleman, director of team operations. For San Diego, they make a slight change in their lineup, but starting at the forwards, Marcellus Erlington, along with Eric Williams Jr. The center will be Stephen Jamerson II. He's the one change in the lineup. And the guards of Jace Townend and Sigu Juwara. Head coach Steve Lavin in his very first year. The Waves trying to break a losing streak, 8 straight, as they come home where they are 6-5 this year. And for San Diego, they've dropped 4 of 5 and 2 in a row. Both these teams actually started the season at 4-1. It's just Steve Lavin, the former UCLA head coach and former assistant with Lorenzo Romar at UCLA back in 1995 when UCLA won their last national title. And in attendance tonight is former Pepperdine head coach Jim Herrick, who was the head coach at UCLA in 1995 that won that title, and the assistants Steve Lavin, Lorenzo Romar, and Mark Godfrey. So it's good to see Jim Herrick as the back on campus where he coached for 9 years, leading the Waves back in the 1980s. It will be Stephen Jamerson, jumping center for San Diego at 6'10". He jumps center against Pepperdine's Carson Basham, also at 6'10", and the tip is won by San Diego, and they're moving right to left in their dark and light blue, and Pepperdine in their white orange. and blue. Waves man-to-man defense. These teams met back on January the 12th. Game won by San Diego 92-89 in the lane. Jace Townsend, top of the key to Jawara, dribble in the lane, throws the ball along the sidelines, goes right out of bounds toward us, and the Toreros turn it over. They average only 11 turnovers a game. Both these teams want to get on and run. Waves come into this game averaging 77 points a game, but they're giving up almost 80 a contest, and the Toreros averaging 78 a game, and they're allowing 79. So we would expect another high-scoring game. Ball trying to go inside to Basham, but the Waves turn it over. At the other end, driving Marcellus to Earlington and laying it in is Jamerson. And San Diego on the board, they lead 2-0. According to the local newspapers, Pepperdine is the favorite tonight by 3 points. Millette, top of the key, three-point shot is off the mark. Rebound by Porter. Waves get it again along the baseline. Lewis hits a 15-foot jumper. And we are tied at 2. In that game back on January the 12th, Eric Williams Jr., the transfer from Oregon, almost had a triple-double. He had 24 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. He also had 3 steals and 3 blocks. He is a sixth-year senior. This is Williams inside, dribbling, lost it out of bounds. So San Diego, a couple of turnovers, and Pepperdine will get it back. Eric Williams wearing number 50 for San Diego. As you see Earlington, that going to Williams with the slam dunk, and Jamerson. And we're tied at 2, just the start of things here in the first half of action. West Coast Conference play. San Diego finds themselves in 9th place. The Waves in 10th. Ball goes inside to Porter. Backing in, throws it on the right side. Mike Mitchell Jr. dribble down the lane. Kick it out to Millette. Three-point shot is good. Good ball movement by Pepperdine. Millette on the left wing, knocking down the three. Houston Millette having an excellent season this year as the Waves pressure the ball outside. 5-2 Pepperdine to start things off. Millette averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds a game. Second on the team with 44 three-pointers. Earlington left side's jumper from 17, and he knocks it down. Marcellus Earlington, his second year with San Diego, played 3 years at St. John's, and again, an experienced San Diego team. It looks like they're starting somewhat of a zone defense. Right side to Mitchell. Right side in the corner, three-point shot attempt by Lewis. That doesn't go, and here comes San Diego back the other way. Moving to the baseline, it goes to Jamerson. Earlington is 6'7", 240-pounder. Again, 3 years at St. John's. And for Earlington, ball going out of bounds. And nice effort by Houston Millette. And the ball last touched by the Waves. And it will be San Diego ball. Our officials for tonight's game, Ron Brokenbraw, Coben Lopez, and Klaus Andrusat. Three excellent officials for this one. 5-4, ball goes out of bounds, and they keep throwing the ball over to us. And it will be San Diego ball again. 20 on the shot clock, 17:06 left here in the first half. You see Steve Lavin, head coach at UCLA for 7 years, head coach at St. John's for 4 seasons, was broadcasting the last 8 years, and his famous saying, you got to share the sugar. Right side, Townsend's jumper doesn't go, and the rebound grab by Porter. In the front court, Javon Porter at 6'11", the freshman enjoying an outstanding first year. Porter top of the key, three-pointer doesn't go. Lewis battles, puts it back up. That shot misses, and the rebound grab by Earlington. He is the leading scorer for San Diego at 16 points a game. Left side, a three-pointer goes way up and out of bounds by Jawara, and it will be Pepperdine ball. So an interesting start for both teams. 5-4 in Pepperdine, 16:33 to play. Now it's kind of a homecoming with Lorenzo Romar, Steve Lavin, both assistants at UCLA in '95, and Jim Herrick in the house as well, watching this one. Right side it goes to Mitchell. Ball tipped away, stolen by Earlington. Waves give it back. Earlington at the other end puts it up and in. Marcellus Earlington, again at 6'7", 240, out of Stony Point, New York. He was a top high school football player, a tight end, defensive end, and heavily recruited. Ends up going to St. John's for 3 years, and now 2 years at San Diego. Jumper by Millette, that doesn't fall. And the rebound grab by Earlington. Moves so well, driving to the basket, laying it up and in is Jace Townsend. For San Diego, they have 7 players from the NCAA transfer portal. It's 8-5 San Diego out in front. Mitchell's three-point shot, that's off the mark. And we're going to get a foul on Max Lewis over the top. Deuce Turner in the game for San Diego. A 6-foot sophomore. We get a timeout on the court, 15:40 to go. Waves down 8-5. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. Welcome back into Firestone Fieldhouse on the Pepperdine campus in Malibu. I'm Al Epstein. The Waves down 8-5 early, 15:40 to play. Pepperdine has missed their last 5 shots, and they haven't scored in 2 minutes and 29 seconds. And for San Diego, they've gone on a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Pepperdine just 2 of 8 from the floor, 25%, and San Diego 4 of 6 from the field, 67%. The Waves off to a slow start. They have played pretty well here at home, and a bit of a surprise that they are the favorites in this game. There you see Steve Lavin, assistant at UCLA for 5 years, eventually got the head coaching job in 1996. This is Williams. They go a lob down low. Inside is Jamerson, back out to Earlington, dribble to the basket. Goes inside to Jamerson, double teamed. Earlington, 9 on the shot clock. Earlington in the lane gets called for traveling. So for the Toreros, their 3rd turnover, Pepperdine with 2. And you combine that for the Waves, the turnovers and the cold shooting, they find themselves only down 8-5. Again, this is going to be a high-scoring game, so if you get down by 12, 14 points, you can get back in the contest very quickly. Just a lot of chances to score. This is Max Lewis averaging almost 19 a game, 9 on the shot clock. Lewis with the dribble will stop and shoot a 3. That is off the mark. Rebound taken by Earlington. Earlington in the front court. Yeah, I can see him in defensive end, a tight end. Down the lane, driving. Turner goes to Jamerson, slams it in. No basket, traveling on Jamerson. 4 turnovers for San Diego. Stephen Jamerson at 6'10", getting a start tonight. Jamerson, just his 2nd start as we get ball being kicked as the Waves had turned it over, but give it right back. And Steve Lavin along the sidelines cannot be happy about that. You see the Lab got to share the sugar. There's no I in sugar. I mean, you got to play team basketball. Gotta love it. Waves will bring it in right side to Millette against the zone. A 2-3 setup by San Diego right from the start. Along the baseline, Porter, 16-foot jumpers long. Rebound comes up. Basham's going to be called for over the top. First on Carson, one team foul against the Waves, make it 2 on Pepperdine. 8-5 San Diego, 14:23 to go. For the Waves, go back on man-to-man defense, but for San Diego making a big change in that, starting in the zone, 2-3. Earlington, left side to Turner along the baseline. He goes into the key. Out in front, driving to the basket, Earlington, a lot of contact, no foul, picked up and putting it back in is Jamerson. Jamerson with the putback. 10-5, an 8-0 run for San Diego. This is Millette with the dribble. Swinging on the right side to Porter at 6'11", dribbling, offensive foul on Javon Porter. And the Waves another turnover. An offensive foul, first on him, 3 team fouls against Pepperdine. And the Waves now have not scored in 4 minutes and 22 seconds and have missed their last 7 shots. Jan Zidek comes in for the Waves, the 6'9" senior from the Czech Republic. The senior, one of the veterans on Pepperdine squad, down the lane. Williams driving, missed the shot. Rebound grabbed by Porter. Down the floor to Malik Moore, the 6'5" freshman. Pepperdine, such a young team. They start 4 sophomores and a freshman. Here's a steal by Williams, and Pepperdine gives it back. Turner down the floor, right side. 3-point shot is good by Eric Williams on the right wing. Williams, 3 years at Oregon. He actually started his career at Duquesne. In 4 years of playing basketball, a jumper by Porter missing. Williams had 194 threes. That's 24 this year, averaging 15 points a game. Earlington goes inside, puts it up and in. And for San Diego, they continue the roll. It is 15-5 San Diego. They're on an 11-0 run over the last 5 minutes. Pepperdine unable to score. Millette top of the key against the zone. Left side dribbling Malik Moore. Right side Millette. 3-point shot attempt. That's no good. Rebound taken by San Diego. Front court is Jace Townsend. Townsend averages 15 a game. Drives to the basket. Puts it up. That shot bounces off. Zidek to Millette. Millette will stop and shoot a 3, and that's way short. And the ball goes out of bounds. 12:21 to go. 15-5 San Diego. The Waves have not scored in 5.5 minutes. As Max Lewis will sit down. Mike Mitchell Jr. back in the lineup for Pepperdine. Jalen Petrie will check in. Next time play is stopped. And San Diego out of the backcourt. Deuce Turner. He scored 19 points against Pepperdine in that first meeting back on January the 12th. Game won by San Diego. Inside it goes Earlington. In deep, put it up and in. It's going to count as fouled. Marcellus Earlington already with 8. Basket is good. Foul. 14 fouls against Pepperdine, and Earlington again, 6'7", 240. So strong and athletic. Second year with San Diego, 3 years at St. John's. Nick Lynch comes in for San Diego, 6'11", 260, graduate senior. Transfer from Lehigh. He's out of Seattle, Washington. All right, this is Earlington. Free throw is up, and that knocked down by Earlington already with 9. And it's 15-0 run. The Waves down to 18-5 over the last 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Right side, Moore is open. 3-point shot is good. Malik Moore on the right wing. Good ball movement by Pepperdine, and they found the open man. Waves who start 4 sophomores and a freshman. Every other team in this league just has 5th and 6th year seniors. Dribbling with the basketball is Wayne McKinney just into the lineup. As we get a foul on the play. Gonna be on Petrie, 1 on him. 5 team fouls against the Waves. A timeout, 11:42 to play. 18-8 San Diego. You're watching Wavecast of the WCC Network. Now Pepperdine trailing 18-8 with 11:42 to go in the first half. Pepperdine probably very fortunate to be down by only 10 as San Diego's gone on a 16-3 run over the last 6 minutes and 2 seconds, and Pepperdine's made just one field goal of their last 11 attempts. Shooting, Pepperdine 3 of 14 for the game, 21% for San Diego, 8 of 13, 62% from the floor. Rebounding 10-6 San Diego, and the Toreros led by Marcellus Earlington. There you see him, number 10 in blue. He already has 9 points and 5 rebounds in 8+ minutes. Will be San Diego ball. They'll bring it in. As the Waves match up man-to-man, Deuce Turner top of the key with the dribble. Dwayne McKinney was on the all-freshman team last year, the 6-foot sophomore. 8 on the shot clock. Left side to McKinney. McKinney dribbling to the baseline, 2 on the shot clock. McKinney a step back, 3-point shot is good. As the shot clock wound down, McKinney buries the 3. It's 21-8 in favor of San Diego. The Toreros bring in Neil Benewall in the lineup, a 6'5" freshman out of Pennsylvania. Shot missing by Pepperdine. Waves just one shot and done. Earlington in the front court. McKinney left side. Knocked down that 3 a moment ago. Ball tipped away by Millette. The Waves forced the turnover. Moore driving down the lane, put it up. His shot is long, but is fouled. San Diego with 5 turnovers. Pepperdine with 4. They're going to call the foul on McKinney. First on him. And just the first team foul against San Diego. And we have 10:48 remaining. Take another look, and McKinney, as that shot clock wound down, making the 3. Free throw by Moore, and so the Waves are going to need to make their free throws. As a team, they're 69%. San Diego, one of the best in the country, at 77% at the free throw line. And both these teams high scoring. Series that dates back to 1957. The Waves lead the overall series 68-48. San Diego won all 3 games last year, including the West Coast Conference Tournament opening round. Both free throws good by Malik Morris, come in to get 5. Waves down 21-10. Left side a 3-pointer by Benewall. That doesn't go. Rebound by Williams, puts it up. That shot is long. Millette had it and keeps it. Waves front court. Eric Williams Jr. at 6'7" leads the conference in rebounding, just under 10 a game, and averaging 15 points. He wears number 50 in blue. Left side, Mitchell's 3 is good. Mike Mitchell on the left wing hits the 3. He leads the Waves with 47 3-pointers, and he's averaging 10.5 points a game. Left side, Benewall, 3-point shot. That doesn't go. Millette with the rebound for Pepperdine. Waves in the front court, down by only 8, 21-13. Right side against the zone is Moore. It goes to Zedek with the dribble. Left side to Millette, long 3-pointer, pass off the mark, tipped up, no good by Mitchell, but what a great effort by Mike Mitchell Jr. San Diego at the other end, McKinney driving and draws the foul. Pepperdine 16 fouls. Going to be on Jan Zedek. First on him, and that'll send Wayne McKinney to the free throw line. 6', 190, the sophomore guard, creating contact. There are only 3 scouts in attendance on this Thursday night. Usually we'll have 7 to 10 following Pepperdine, Max Lewis, and maybe Eric Williams Jr. for San Diego. But not tonight. Only 3 professional scouts and 1 from New Zealand. So an international flavor and scouting some talent overseas. You see Lorenzo Romar, 26 season overall. Over 450 career wins. 3-time Pac-12 Conference Coach of the Year at the University of Washington, where he was head coach for 15 years. Free throws both missed by McKinney. And that is news for San Diego. Waves are only down by 8. 9.5 to play in the first half. This is Mike Mitchell Jr. Well, I can't recall the Waves looking at his zone. They drop it to Lewis, who slams it in. Now well executed by Pepperdine. Lewis running the baseline, and the Waves go over the zone, and Lewis way above the rim with a slam dunk. Burlington dribble to the basket, and we get an offensive foul against San Diego. 6 turnover for the Toreros. It'll be on Jamerson. 1 on him. Second team foul against San Diego. Look at Lewis. Way above the rim at 6'7", the sophomore out of Las Vegas, 4-star recruit, and highly regarded by the NBA. He is a prototype 2-guard. All right, the zone has been extended. They've changed it a bit. Mitchell go down the lane, drop it off inside, ball free, battle 4. The body's on the court, and we'll see whose possession it is as Petrie and Jamerson battling. Alternating possession, it will be Pepperdine ball. Jalen Petrie, the 6'8", 220-pound freshman from Long Beach. And there you see Petrie and Jamerson, neither wants to give it up, but the Waves will get it. 8:57 to go. 21-15 San Diego. This is Mike Mitchell Jr. with the dribble at the Zedek top of the key. 3-point shot, that misses. And the rebound grab and taken by Jawara. In the front court, Burlington dribbling and gets called for carrying it over. Boy, you don't see that very much. 7 turnovers for San Diego. When you talk with coaches, you see Burlington off to a great start, 9 points and 5 rebounds. But 2 things coaches preach: limit your fouls and limit your turnovers. You do those 2 things, you're going to have a lot of success. San Diego, because of the 7 turnovers, has kind of kept Pepperdine in the game. His defense has been good. Right side to Lewis. Lewis with the dribble. In deep. Throw it up. His shot rolls off the rim. Burlington again. Waves continue to struggle from the field. Out in front to Jace Townsend. Dribbling. Stops. 16-foot jumper. Rattles in and out. Rebound by Williams up high. Inside. Laying off the glass. No good. Williams again. His shot blocked by Petrie. Pepperdine gets it. Boy, a lot of physical contact, and the officials are letting both teams play. Well, I thought Williams was really hit. Here's Zedek. Now to Moore inside. Slamming it in. Petrie. Timeout taken by San Diego. 7:54 to go. 21-17 San Diego. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. Well, Pepperdine on a 9:01 over the last 3 minutes in this first half, and they cut the deficit at one time was 13 down to just 4. 21-17. Toreros with the lead, and 7 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Pepperdine 6 of 22 from the field, 27%. San Diego 9 of 20, 45% from the floor. Rebounding San Diego 17, Pepperdine with 11. But for San Diego, 7 turnovers, Pepperdine with just 4, and the Waves have been able to capitalize and keep this game close. San Diego's missed their last 6 field goal attempts. And they've had 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and they haven't scored in 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Again, that's because of the turnovers, less chances to get a shot attempt. San Diego ball moving right to left. Jawara top of the key. Big, strong guard. Transfer from Weber State, averaged 12 points a game last year. Actually started at LMU. Inside, Erlington throws it up. His shot doesn't go, but draws the foul. But the Waves going to be on Petrie. Second on him. 17 fouls against Pepperdine. You see Jalen, the 6'8 freshman. We mentioned how young Pepperdine is. 4 sophomores and a freshman start. And 2 of their key reserves are both true freshmen. Everybody else, well, due to transfer. San Diego has 7 players. Free throw bounces in by Erlington. Had a nice touch. 7 transfers from the NCAA portal. It does make a difference. One reason is because free agency has arrived in the NCAA. It's much easier to transfer from one school to the next. And not a lot of restrictions. Not like it used to be. Things have changed. Pepperdine with the ball, 22-17 San Diego. Right side it goes to Moore. Moore with the dribble, get into the key, goes in the air, put it up and in. Malik Moore, the 6'5 freshman, has 7. He leads the Waves in scoring. It's 22-19. Waves a few minutes to go, trailed by 13. Now they've got it down to 3. This is Jawara. Waves stay in their man defense. Chase Townsend with it. Top of the circle, this is Townsend. On the road this year, San Diego is 2-7. Top of the key, Townsend. Dribble drive to the basket in traffic. 2 on the shot clock. Erlington puts it up. His shot is short. The Waves get it. Lewis in the front court. Lewis right side will stop and shoot a 3. That is long. Rebound grabbed by Williams. Williams front court. Dribble drive to the basket. Put it up and in. Let's see if it's going to count. Foul might be on the dribble. No basket. Going to be on Malik Moore. 1 on him. 18 fouls. As you see the 6'7 transfer from Oregon, Eric Williams Jr. He'll shoot 1 and 1. 22-19. When the Waves played San Diego down in San Diego was up by 19 points with 7:19 to go. Waves went on a 16-0 run and got it down to 3, but fell short. 92-89. But the Waves have great ability to come back from deficits, and they've shown it again here tonight. Free throw missing by Williams. For San Diego to miss free throws, that's news. Again, as a team, 77%. Outside, Zedek off the mark with the three-pointer. Erlington again with another rebound. Left side to Williams. Top rebounder in the West Coast Conference. That's 6'7". Almost 10 a game. Dribbling Williams, fumbles it, lost it. Zedek comes up with it and gets called for traveling. 5 turnovers for Pepperdine. 8 for San Diego. Will be Torello ball, and they'll get 20 seconds on the shot clock. You see the ball rolling free. Zedek diving and then rolled, and that's going to be called a travel. All right, San Diego to bring it in. Ball comes in. We get an offensive foul. It's going to be on Jamerson away from the ball. His second. 3 team fouls and 9 turnovers for San Diego. Boy, the way San Diego has played, at least at the start, they probably should have been up by 10, 14, 15 points. They're only up by 3 with 5:51 to play the first half. San Diego stays in the zone. It's more of a 1-3-1. Ball goes to Basham down the lane, put it up, shot no good, but draws the foul. If it's on Jamerson, that's number 3.
San Diego fouls number 25.
It is.
His third personal, team's 4th.
4 team fouls, and Carson Basham will be at the line, one of the most improved players in the league. 6'10 sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, averaging a little over 6 points and 4 rebounds a game, and leads the West Coast Conference in block shots at 1.3. Overall, Carson Basham with 26 blocks. He makes the free throw. Waves down by only 2, 22-20. Waves on a 12-1 run over the last 5 minutes and 5 seconds. San Diego's missed their last 7 shots. Basham makes both, and it's 22-21. San Diego still with the lead. And 2 lead changes, 1 tie in this one. Front court, this is Deuce Turner. Sophomore guard in the lane, Williams. Trapped there, goes to Turner on the left side. This is Earlington, 10 on the shot clock. Earlington top of the key, dribbling, backs in, turns, throws it to Lynch, and stepped out of bounds. Nick Lynch playing on the wing at 6'11", 260, the transfer from Lehigh. That is 10 turnovers for San Diego. This is a team that only averages 11 a game. They don't beat themselves very often. They've been off a week, and that might have hurt them a little bit. Inside, Lewis puts it up. It goes in. The counts is fouled. Max Lewis and the Waves have the lead. Going to be on Williams. First on him. 5 team fouls against San Diego, and the Waves have the lead, would you believe, 23-22, as you see Steve Lavin talking with Ron Brokenbraw. Lewis, an excellent free throw shooter at 81%. Averaging under 19 points and just about 6 rebounds a game. He makes the free throw. He has 7, and Pepperdine up 24-22 as they've gone on a 7-0 over the last 2-9. San Diego really struggling, not taking care of the ball, missing shots. Here's McKinney driving to the basket, laid up and in. Nice job by San Diego to clear out the baseline and the key, and McKinney had a lot of room to operate, gets the lay-in, and we're tied at 24. 4:41 to play. This is Mike Mitchell Jr., one of the top point guards, second in the conference, 4.9 assists per game, and throws it out of bounds. Looking for Millett on the wing, just a miscommunication. The 2 sophomores, Mike Mitchell Jr., 6'2", out of San Jose, 4-star recruit. His dad, Mike Sr., was a top running back at Stanford a number of years ago. 4:28 to go. McKinney right side dribbling, guarded by Millett. Top of the key to Turner. Turner dribbled to the basket underneath, puts it up and in. Deuce Turner. 26-24 San Diego, 4:15 to play. You combine all the turnovers between the 2 teams, mainly San Diego. Waves are only shooting 30%. San Diego, 47% from the field. And so far, it's not been a real high-scoring game because of the turnovers and the cold shooting. Inside it goes to Basham, turns, offensive foul. Taking the charge is Earlington. Basham picks up his second. We get a timeout, 3:56 to go. The Waves down by 2, 26-24. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network.
It's time for Diverna Tony Trivia.
The Waves down by a couple, 26-24, 3:56 to go here in the first half. There have been 4 lead changes and 2 ties. Pepperdine, 8 of 26 from the field, 31%, and San Diego, 11 of 23, 48% from the floor. Rebounding, 19-14, San Diego with the edge. Points in the paint, San Diego 16, Pepperdine 8, as you see Steve Lavin along the sidelines But turnovers, 10 for San Diego. Pepperdine was 7. The Waves have been able to get 10 points off the turnovers from the Toreros, and for Pepperdine, with that 10, San Diego's gotten 9 off of the miscues of the Waves. Pepperdine led by Malik Moore with 7, Max Lewis was 7. San Diego ball moving right to left. Bad pass by McKinney. 11 turnovers. At the other end, Mitchell lay it in. Waves capitalizing. Again, San Diego averages 11 turnovers a game. They have 11 in the first half. We're tied at 26. Earlington for 3. That shot misses. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis in the front court. Swing in the corner to Moore. Three-point shot is short, and the rebound grabbed by Williams. In the front court, this is McKinney dribbling to the basket in deep, put it up and in. Wayne McKinney with a quick move. He's come in to get 7. As the Toreros, let's see if they stay in that zone. Left side, long three-pointer by Millette is off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds, and we're going to get a foul. Going to be on Javon Border over the top.
Foul, number 14, Javon Porter, his third, team's 10th.
So for Porter, that's number 3. Waves 10th team foul, and San Diego's going to go down to the other end and get a couple of free throws, the double bonus in effect. 28-26 San Diego. You see Steve Lavin along the sidelines talking to Wayne McKinney. Can't believe he'll stay in that zone much longer. We have not seen very much zone all season long, in an extended period in this first half by San Diego in that 2-3 zone, kind of a matchup. This is Earlington at the line, free throw good. He has 11 points already to go along with 9 rebounds, 4 of 7 from the field. He also can shoot threes. He has 22 on the season. Special player, Marcellus Earlington, an all-state football player in New York. Coming out of high school, the next free throw rolls in. He has 12 points, 30-26 San Diego. And next 3 minutes are important for Pepperdine to keep this close. Yeah, San Diego's still in the zone. Free throw line to Zedek, out to Millette. Right side it goes to Malik Moore. Right side to Zedek, go in the air, throw it up. A shot is long. Rebound grab and taken by Townsend. Townsend's been very quiet so far. Averages 15 a game. Dribble drive to the basket, put it up and in. Chase Townsend, who had 25 in the first meeting between the two schools. 32-26 San Diego on a 6-0 run. Here late in the first half. Mike Mitchell Jr., top of the key. Left side to Zedek. Along the baseline to Millette. Back to Lewis. Turns. Fall away. Jumper rolls off. We get traveling on Lewis. Waves 7 turnover. 2:18 remaining. 32-26, and now San Diego in a 6-0 run, and they've made 4 of their last 5 shots. In the front court, Jawara. Started his career at LMU, went to Weber State, become an accomplished player, averaged 12 points a game last year. Another player out of the transfer portal. Jawara inside, out to McKinney, dribble in deep, ball knocked away by Mitchell, but he's going to get called for reaching in, and Mitchell's first.
Waves fouls on number 1, Mike Mitchell Jr.
And that'll send Wayne McKinney to the free throw line.
Wayne McKinney the third, shooting 2 for San Diego.
For San Diego at the free throw line, boy, they're really struggling. 4 of 9. And this is a team that hits 77%. Waves are 5 of 5 at the free throw line. 32-26, 1:55 to go. That one's good by McKinney. He has come off the bench to get 8, usually a starter. 33-26, 7 straight score by the Toreros. Now a half-court trap. Millette gets it. Boy, San Diego's throwing everything at Pepperdine. Lob to Zedek, lay it up and in. Yeah, Zedek moving well without the ball. Waves going up against that zone, finding the baseline open. 33-28 Toreros. 1.5 to play. Right side to Earlington, guarded by Zedek. Earlington dribble drive, go inside, laid up and in. Earlington with 14. He almost has a double-double in the first half. Here's Millette at the other end, and bumped and fouled by Earlington. 1 on him. 16 fouls up. And Houston Millette will go to the line shooting free throws. 1:19 remaining. 35-28 San Diego. Toreros have made their last 3 field goals. Game was tied at 26. A 9-2 run for San Diego. Free throw goes in by Millette. He has 4. Averaging 13 a game. He was down 35-29. Now for San Diego, 11 turnovers. Give some credit to Pepperdine's defense. Very quick to the ball. Next one, that's knocked down by Millette. It's 35-30. And here comes San Diego, Jawara. Big, strong guard. 6'3", 210, a junior from Barcelona, Spain. Transfer from Weber State. All down low to Earlington on the baseline. Dribbles, turns, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound. Williams no good. Williams again, and he's hit hard and fouled. Boy, this game is physical, and these officials are letting these guys go at it. Going to be on Lewis. Second on him. And going to the free throw line is Williams. And Steve Lavin along the sidelines was in television broadcasting the last 8 years. You know, in 6 of the 7 years, Steve Lavin got UCLA to the Sweet 16 on 5 different occasions. It wasn't good enough, and he lost his job. In attendance, of course, Jim Herrick is here tonight. Lorenzo Romar, Steve Lavin, Mark Gottfried, the assistants on that 95 UCLA National Championship team. Free throws good by Williams, 37-30. Williams has 7. Williams also with 6 rebounds. Z-Deck right side against the zone. San Diego's stayed in that zone throughout. Waves lost it. And we get, let's see, the ball goes out of bounds, and San Diego gives it right back. That is 12 turnovers for San Diego unofficially. Pepperdine with 8. 37-30. Sometimes when you try to go too fast up and down the court, you tend to make a lot of mistakes, and San Diego's been awful weak, and that certainly has shown up. Inside, Millette, lay it up and missed the lay-in. Millette gets it back. That doesn't go. Tipped up by Petrie, and there's a foul inside. Oh, the ways that easy lay-ins. Going to be on Jawara.
San Diego fouls number 12, Steven Jawara.
First on him. 17 fouls, and the Waves will get some free throws. Jalen Petrie. And Millette underneath. Got the second chance, missed that, and then there was Petrie on the offensive glass. Free throw bounces in. Nice touch by Jalen. 37-31, 35 seconds to play. Halftime, we'll visit with Pepperdine head coach Lorenzo Romar. Interview we taped earlier. First half stats and highlights. We'll get you ready for the second half. Petrie knocks down the next one. 37-32, Toreros. San Diego, that joined the West Coast Conference back in 1979. They've only been Division I since 1980. And what's a Torero? It is a bullfighter. Of course, BYU leads the West Coast Conference this year, their final season, going to the Big 12 as Williams travels. Officially, 12 turnovers for San Diego in the first half. They only average 11 a game. You see the transfer from Oregon, 3 years. Started at Duquesne. Leads the league in rebounding, just under 10 a contest. Earlington almost has a double-double in the first half. He has 14 points and 9 rebounds. All right, Waves for the final shot. 37-32, down to 12 seconds left. Mike Mitchell Jr. will back it up. Dribbling down to 7. Mitchell will jump shot, three-pointer, no good. Rebound grab with 4 seconds. Here's San Diego in the backcourt. Earlington with 1, throws it up. The shot is short and out of bounds, and the first half is over. Up and down they went in the first half. San Diego has the lead. The teams go into the locker room 37-32, San Diego at halftime. We'll come back with our halftime show. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. Coach, welcome back to Firestone Fieldhouse as the Waves get ready to take on San Diego. West Coast Conference action. Good to be back home. Look back at the other night. Again, a great effort by your basketball team. Talk about that and the comeback that you were able to way behind and come back and get the game very close to the end.
Well, you know, fortunately, we were able to come back. Unfortunately, we've been in that situation too often where we get down double digits and our guys continue to fight, which is great. But going into that part of the game, we have to right the wrongs that we've been doing to put us in that position. But yes, our guys really fought back hard and battled back on the road.
It's an important week. It is the Coaches versus Cancer Awareness Week. Talk a little bit about that. The coaches will be wearing white tennis shoes and suits for the next several days and for a week. But it's so important to make people aware of this dreaded disease. We've all been affected by this.
The NCAA with the basketball has done a tremendous job with cancer awareness, still working to get donations, make people aware so we can find a cure for it. And the coaches have all bought into this, and that's why you see us dressed this way during this week.
While we have a chance, you've signed 4 outstanding players for next season. Want to get kind of an update on how they've been playing, the progress report on them. Let's start with Michael Ajayi.
He's been playing great. He's averaging a double-double. You know, he's getting typical night for him. Right now it's about 23 points, 12, 13 rebounds. So he's doing really well. He's a very, very hard worker.
Nils Cooper, a 6'5" swingman.
He's exciting to watch. When you get a chance to see him play, you'll be excited. He's different than a lot of kids. His identity is doing anything possible to help his team win.
And Martin Gummel.
Martin has done a nice job. He's with a nice team. Rancho Christian, his coach has done a tremendous job with him, getting him ready. Very good rim protector. And he just continues to get better and better.
And John Squire.
John was playing well. Unfortunately, he had a foot injury that stopped his season. So he was not playing anymore the rest of this year, but he had been doing really well up until that point.
Tonight it is San Diego. He had an up-and-down game not too long ago, I think January 12th, 92-89. What do you expect from San Diego, and do you make any major changes coming into this game tonight?
Well, the expectations from San Diego are that they really score the ball. They've got 3, 4, 5 guys that are capable of going out and get 25, 30 points out there. So we've got to do a good job collectively as a team in defending them. We've got to get back in transition. They get up the floor quickly, so we've got to do a good job with that.
Coach, we appreciate the visit. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll come back with more. Stay with us. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network.
I'm trying to change the game. I'm born and raised in LA. In so many different cultures, everyone has a word for kind of the cool uncle. You know, I'm everybody's uncle and I'm going to treat you like family at my firm. Insurance companies, defense counsel, all these guys, they don't care about you. They want to get out of having to pay you $1. I'm here for the people. You don't want to ever go into a fight where the other side has a lawyer and you don't. All I want to do is be the LA lawyer go-to, and I'm here for everybody.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
At halftime, Pepperdine trailing San Diego 37-32, trailed by as many as 13. Well, now time for our Rusnak BMW Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Rusnak BMW. So many highlights in that first half as both teams went up and down the court. A great pass by Mike Mitchell Jr. against that zone, and then going up top to Max Luce with a slam dunk. And the way he's able to get an easy 2 points, and then our Rusnak BMW Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Rusnak BMW. Halftime 37-32, Pepperdine trailing by 5. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network.
Life is uncertain. Everyday pressures can feel overwhelming. It's okay to feel stressed, anxious, worried, or frustrated. It's normal. With CalHope's free and secure mental health resources, it's easy to get the help you and your loved ones need when you need it the most. Call our warm line at 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Getting help for your mental health is easy with CalHope's free resources. Make a game plan today by calling 833-317-4673 or try the secure and confidential live chat at calhope.org. At halftime, the Waves trailing 37-32. Pepperdine in the first half makes 10 of 34 from the field, 29%. San Diego 14 of 28. 50% as well. Both teams back on the court, and we'll take a look at some of the highlights. And Marcellus Earlington on a nice assist to Eric Williams. Earlington almost a double-double in the first 20 minutes. He had 14 points and 9 rebounds. Eric Williams with 7 and 6 boards. Williams leads the West Coast Conference in rebounding, just under 10 a game. Waves got back in the contest, some good defense, and the fact that San Diego turned it over 12 times. They only averaged 11 a game, and certainly allowed Pepperdine to battle back from that 13-point first half deficit. As these teams went up and down, Pepperdine, led by Max Lewis, with 7, and Malik Moore also with 7. Rebounding 24-17 San Diego, as the Waves, Max Lewis up high over the zone. San Diego, for the most part, for the first 20 minutes, all in a zone. Take a look at the numbers. Free throws, Waves were perfect, 9 of 9. And San Diego, as a team, one of the best in the country at 77%, only 7 of 12 at the free throw line, 58%. Rebounding, the edge goes to San Diego. And again, the turnovers, the Waves capitalizing, getting 12 points off those turnovers. The points in the paint, 22-12, San Diego with a big advantage. 37-32, San Diego at halftime. We'll come back. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. Start of the second half, Pepperdine trailing 37-32 as the Waves come back out with Porter, who picked up 3 first-half fouls. Carson Basham and Max Lewis up front. The guards of Houston Millette and Mike Mitchell Jr. in the backcourt. Jawara along with Townsend, Jamerson in the middle, Earlington and Williams up front, and Jawara along with Townsend. The guards, it will be San Diego moving left to right to begin this second half, and Pepperdine starts in the man-to-man defense. Waves looking for their first conference win, 0-7. San Diego at 2-5 in league. They're in 9th place. Townsend on the baseline, goes inside, putting it up, shot no good. That was Williams. Front court, Pepperdine. Lewis left side to Mitchell. 3-point shot is good. Mike Mitchell Jr. on the left wing in transition. And the Waves down 37-35. Long three there by Earlington, no good. Jamerson gets the rebound. It goes to Williams, who fumbles it. Back out to Townsend. Top of the key to Earlington with the dribble. Go down the lane, inside. Shot no good. Earlington gets it back. No place to go. Back out to Townsend. 3-pointer. That's off the mark. And Lewis will grab it. Down the floor it goes to Mike Mitchell Jr. Got a crowd of about 1,000 here at Firestone Fieldhouse. Capacity around 3,100. three-pointer in and out by Porter, and the rebound grabbed by Williams. His pass tipped and thrown away. 13 turnovers for San Diego. Just the start of the second half. Only other game involving the West Coast Conference tonight is at LMU. The Lions are hosting Portland at halftime, 33-30 in favor of the Lions. Left side in the corner, a three-point shot is off the mark by Millette, and the rebound grabbed by Erlington. Here comes San Diego. Toreros beat Pepperdine back on January the 12th in San Diego, 92-89. And this game once again going up and down, but both teams not shooting that well and a lot of turnovers. Jawara inside, throws it up and in. His first points of the game. Jawara on the year averaging 12 points a contest. And he's also knocked down 32 threes. 39-35, Waves trail. Short jumper by Mitchell doesn't go. And the rebound grab and taken by Erlington. He got a double-double already. Got 14 points, 10, make it 11 rebounds, dribbling. And we're going to get a foul in the play. It's on Porter. That is number 4 on the freshman. As you see, Erlington so aggressive off the dribble and creating contact. And so Porter in foul trouble. And Jalen Petrie will be rushed in. And Erlington at the line. Erlington again, 6'7". 240, free throw good. He has 15 points, 11 rebounds. Now Petrie comes in, Porter will sit down. He's averaging almost 11 points, and the Waves leading rebounder almost 7 a game. He doesn't have a point tonight. Jalen Porter, the 6'11 freshman. Erlington makes both. He has 16. It's 41-35 San Diego. Top the conference standings, St. Mary's at 7-0. Gonzaga 6-1. Shot by Lewis is long. Basham gets the rebound. Turns, lay it in. Carson Basham with the putback. 41-37. San Diego out in front. Now Gonzaga sits in second at 6-1. Santa Clara and LMU are tied for third at 4-3. In the corner, three-point shot attempt, no good by Williams. Waves front court. This is Millette left side. San Diego has gone to a man defense. Ball tipped out of bounds by Williams, and it will be, let's see. Let me take a look at this. Our officials, Ron Brokenbrawl, Klaus Andrusat, and Coben Lopez. Officials will review this, see who touched it last. You see Lorenzo Romo along the sidelines. 5th year, second time around. Coached there in 96 through 1999. You know, in 1996 through 1999, Lorenzo Romo's top assistant was none other than Randy Bennett. Great job, 22nd year at St. Mary's. 4-time conference coach of the year. And as the Gales in first at 7-0, Gonzaga at 6-1. Waves keep it moving against the zone. Three-pointer by Maletti. Cannot knock it down. Basham with the rebound. Goes inside. Petrie slams it in. Nice pass by Basham. And Petrie the slam dunk. 41-39 Toreros. 16:44 to go. San Diego Jawara into the lane. Back out to Erlington, guarded by Petrie. Erlington, a good ball handler, creating contact. Backs in, spins, goes underneath, shot no good, but he draws the foul. If it's on Petrie, it's his third, and it is. So he has 3. Porter with 4. Second team foul in the second half against the Waves. Brigham Young sits at 4-4. Then you've got Pacific and Portland at 3-4. San Francisco 3-5. San Diego 2-5. And then Pepperdine 0-7. St. Mary's unbeaten 7-0. Everybody else off tonight other than Portland and LMU, and they'll resume play on Saturday. Free throw good by Erlington now is 17. 42-39 Toreros. Now Erlington in the first meeting back on January the 12th down in San Diego, won by the Toreros. Erlington had 16 points and 9 rebounds. And now he has 18 and 11 boards tonight. 43-39 San Diego. Yeah, they're staying in the zone. The lob inside to Lewis. The pass is short, but Basham picks it up, puts it up. That doesn't go, and a foul. By the way, it's not shooting well tonight. Well, they've struggled throughout. Going to be on Williams, second on him. First team foul. Nice effort by Carson Basham. Ed Jamerson and Williams both there. Waves are hitting 30% from the field, only 13 of 43. San Diego, 15 of 34, 44%. Basham makes the free throw. He's got 5. 43-40. And because of the turnovers, you see some of the fans pretty much tuned into this game, focused like the Waves. Free throws good by Basham. He has 6 points in the game, and Basham with 3 rebounds. Fifth, 43-41, San Diego. Dribble drive to the basket. Williams reverse layup is good. Oh, what a shot by Eric Williams. He's got 9 in the game. 45-41, Pepperdine down by 4. This is Basham. Again, that zone. Millette right side to Mitchell. Goes into the key. Drop it off to Basham. Puts it up. The shot missing, and we're going to get a foul. Be against San Diego. Going to be on Jamerson. That's number 4. We get a timeout. 15:52 to go. San Diego by 4. 45-41. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. The Waves down 45-41. 15 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the second half. We take a look at the Pepperdine bench. Waves struggling from the field in the second half, just 3 of 9, 33% for the game, 13 of 43, 30% from the floor. For San Diego in the second half, they're just 2 of 7 and 29% from the field. And for the game, 46%, 16 of 35. Houston Millette, who has 5 points in the game. Waves on 3-pointers are 4 of 21. San Diego 2 of 9. Again, because San Diego's been in the zone throughout this game, it has forced Pepperdine outside, and they've already put up 21 3-pointers. They average 8 threes made per game. Free throw missing by Basham, but only 4 so far tonight. San Diego, against Pepperdine's man-to-man defense, been taking the ball to the basket time and time again. And points in the paint, 26-16. San Diego with the edge. Marcellus Earlington, a double-double, 18 points and 11 rebounds. This one good by Basham. He now has 7 points to go along with 3 rebounds. And the Waves are down by only 3, 45-42. San Diego with 13 turnovers in the game. Pepperdine with 8. Left side to Deuce Turner. 3-point shot attempt is off the mark. Rebound, Lynch puts it back up and in. It counts as fouled. Nick Lynch just in, 6'11", 260, the graduate senior. The fouls on Petrie. That's his 4th. 3 team fouls against the Waves, and Lynch will be at the line trying to complete the 3-point play. Now Zedek comes in. So you have Porter and Petrie, both with 4 fouls. As this game goes into overtime, the Waves have a thin bench to begin with. Lynch at the line. Free throw, the transfer from Lehigh makes the free throw, 48-42 in favor of San Diego. Pepperdine trailed by as many as 13 in the first half. Bad pass, Waves throw it away. Williams with the steal. Here comes Williams, lay it up and in. Costly turnover, the 9th for Pepperdine. Only their first in the second half. 15-19 to play, 50-42 San Diego. Against that zone, Zedek in the corner. Along the baseline, right side to Lewis, top of the key, Mitchell. Three-point shot is off the mark. Ball is tipped. We're going to get a foul against the Waves over the top. Going to be on Basham, 3 on him. So he's in foul trouble. 4 team fouls, out of bounds to San Diego. I think the one reason why San Diego is staying in that zone to really key on Max Lewis and try to limit him on his touches and chances to score. And Lewis tonight has 7 points, 5 rebounds on 3 of 9 shooting. So whatever they're doing is working so far, and San Diego's only up by 8 points with 14:51 to play. This is Arlington right side. He'll put up a 19-footer, rattles in. Marcellus Arlington with 20, a 10-point lead by San Diego, 52-42. And San Diego, who had a 5-point lead at halftime, have built on that. Mitchell in the lane, turns, 14-foot jumper, rolls in. Mike Mitchell Jr. with 10. It's 52-44. Pepperdine down by 8. 14-19 to go. Left side to Lynch in the corner, wide open. 3-point shot attempt, rolls off the rim by Turner. Waves get the rebound in the front court, Mike Mitchell Jr. Second in the conference, averaging 4.9 assists per game. All freshman team last year. There's Lewis with the dribble, and the foul's on Jawara. Second on him, second team foul. Out of bounds to Pepperdine. There you see the transfer from Weber State will sit down. And San Diego with 7 NCAA transfers out of the portal. Waves' only transfer was Boubacar Coulibaly, but he's out for the season. Ball goes to Zedek on the baseline. Jumper rolls off, and the rebound grab, and this time taken by Townsend. Townsend's been quiet tonight, has only 4 points, averages 15 a game. Jace Townsend, 6'3" senior out of Dallas, Texas, a transfer from the University of Denver, where he was a 3-year starter. Where's number 1? Williams down the lane, fumbles it, picked up by Townsend, tries to take it up, gets called for traveling. 14 turnovers for San Diego. Waves collapsing defensively. There you see Townsend, second year with San Diego. Averaged 14 a game as a junior at the University of Denver. His honorable mention all conference in the Summit League when he was at Denver. Basham waves to Lewis, left side to Mitchell along the baseline. Jumper good. Mike Mitchell Jr. with the jumper. Good ball movement by Pepperdine, and they found Mitchell open on the baseline. It's 52-46, Waves trail. 13-13 to go. This is Townsend being guarded by Mike Mitchell Jr. Townsend down the lane, pulls up, 12-foot jumper and score. Sooner or later, Townsend will get his points. He's that good, 54-46. According to the local papers, Pepperdine came in to this game as a favorite, 3.5 points. This is Basham, top of the key to Mike Mitchell Jr. 12:48 to play. Left side it goes to Malik Moore, dribble into the lane, fumbles it, gets it back. Still dribbling, left side to Lewis with the dribble, step back, 3-point shot, rattles in. Max Lewis on the left side, 54-49. Got a crowd of about 1,000 on hand at Firestone Fieldhouse. Small arena, capacity around 3,100. This is Townsend out in front. 54-49 San Diego. There have been 4 lead changes, 3 ties. Townsend inside, fall away, jumper is long, and the rebound grabbed by Lewis. Lewis down the floor to Moore. Moore dribbling, and Diego gets back in transition. Mitchell is open, three-pointer, and he got it. Mike Mitchell Jr., top of the key. Timeout taken by San Diego. 11:56 to play. The Waves down by only 2, 54-52. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. The Waves making a run, 54-52. San Diego still with the lead, but Pepperdine with a 6-0-1 over the last 41 seconds. Well, it's now time for our smart play of the game, presented by TicketSmarter. Both these teams up and down. The Waves against that zone defense. A nice pass inside to Petrie on the assist by Malik Moore. The Waves ball movement against that zone a little better in this second half, as the Waves Zedek finds the open man Moore underneath to Petrie, who slams it in. And then our smart play of the game, brought to you by TicketSmarter, the best place to find tickets to the hottest sports, concerts, and live events near you. Visit TicketSmarter.com or download the app. Secure your tickets now. 54-52 San Diego, 11:56 remaining. Jalen Petrie with 4 fouls. He does have 6 points in the game. And the Waves' Javon Porter also with 4 fouls. You see Jace Townsend, who averages 15 a game and has 6 tonight. The Waves have made 12 of 13 free throws. San Diego 12 of 17. Pepperdine shooting 35% for the game, 17 of 49 for San Diego, 48% from the floor, 20 of 42. But the Waves have put up 24 threes against that zone. Turnover, San Diego with 14, Pepperdine with 9. But the Waves have only 1 turnover in the second half, and San Diego with just 2. So both teams a much better job taking care of the ball. As Jawara dribbling and fouled on the dribble. 5 team fouls against Pepperdine. Going to be on Max Lewis. That's 3 on him. We get a timeout. 11:39 remaining. The Toreros up 54-52. Well, for Pepperdine, they will be on the road Saturday. As you see Steve Lavin always talking about sharing the sugar. And we see some of the highlights. Earlington with a nice pass to Williams. That is sharing the sugar right there. 8 years of broadcaster with Steve Lavin, 7 years head coach at UCLA, 4 head coach at St. John's, and now in his first year with San Diego. Both teams doing a better job taking care of the ball, and all of a sudden we have a high-scoring second half. Earlington with a double-double, 20 points to go along with 11 rebounds. Wearing number 10 in blue. Waves will be at LMU on Saturday, 8 p.m. We'll have an audio Wavecast only. And for San Diego, they'll be home against San Francisco on Saturday. Earlington once again at 6'7", 240, pretty much unstoppable. You see number 10 out of Stony Point, New York, an all-state football player as a defensive end tight end. 3 years at St. John's University, his second season with San Diego. It is an experienced, older San Diego team. You see Marcellus Earlington. For San Diego, they have led most of the way. Their biggest lead has been 13 early in the game. And for Pepperdine, their biggest lead very early at 3. You see Houston Millette, Carson Basham, number 11, Jan Zedek, 31, and Malik Moore. 11:39 to go. 54-52 San Diego. It will be Torero ball. Jawara to bring it in. Waves on a 6-0 over the last minute or so. Ball comes in. Out to Earlington to Jawara. They stay in that man-to-man defense. San Diego's been in a zone throughout. Jawara dribbling, 8 on the shot clock. Jawara throws it up and in with the left hand. Oh, what a move by Sigu Jawara. Just his 4th point. He averages 12 a game, and it's 56-52. Pepperdine back by 4. Against the zone, Mike Mitchell Jr. Malik Moore out in front to Mitchell. 3-point shot is good. Mike Mitchell Jr. He has 18 in the game as he hits another 3. Mike Mitchell Jr. is 4 of 7 beyond the arc. He may be the Waves' best shooter on the season. He leads the team with 53 pointers on the year. 56-55, Pepperdine down by 1. Earlington turns, his shot is good. 22 for Marcellus Earlington. 58-55, 10:39 to play. Waves go down low to Lewis, taps it in. Max Lewis on the lob. The assist by Mike Mitchell Jr. And Lewis with 12. 58 to 57. Sooner or later, the Waves are going to figure out this zone. Right side it goes to Erlington. In deep, puts it up. Shot blocked by Basham and taken by Lewis. Pepperdine can get the lead. Lewis will stop and shoot a three and get it. Max Lewis. Pepperdine 60, San Diego 58. 10:05 to play. This is Jace Townsend, top of the key. Waves have a number of players in foul trouble. If you start thinking about overtime, and the game's been that close, inside to Jamerson, turns, nowhere to go. Good defense by Basham. Here's Jawar, ball taken away by Lewis. 15 turnovers for San Diego. Lewis in the lane, out to Mike Mitchell, back to Lewis. Dribbling in the key, stops. We're going to get an offensive foul on Max Lewis, his fourth. A turnover for Pepperdine. That is 10. 16 fouls. So you have Lewis with 4, Porter with 4, Petrie with 4, and Basham with 3. Yeah, the Waves are in foul trouble. Jamerson for San Diego has 4. Lewis, a costly turnover. Waves have the lead, though, 60 to 58, and 9:33 to play. Chase Townsend out of the backcourt. And got it by Mike Mitchell Jr. Mike Mitchell Jr., his career best is 23, has 18 tonight. Lewis with 15, leading Pepperdine. Townsend in the lane, puts up the shot, offensive foul. Chase Townsend picks up the foul, his first. 14 fouls against San Diego, 16 turnovers for the Toreros. Erlington comes out for a rest. Eric Williams back in, and Deuce Turner in for the Toreros. They stay in the zone, a 2-3. This is Mike Mitchell Jr. You know, players will figure things out. Mike Mitchell Jr., three-pointer rolls off the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Townsend. You stay in a one defense throughout a game, players will figure it out sooner or later, just on their own. This is Townsend in the lane. Goes back to Jawar. 8:50 to play. Pepperdine 60, San Diego 58. Down the lane, Townsend inside Williams along the baseline. Jumper comes up short. Williams gets the rebound and slams it in. Great follow by Eric Williams Jr. It's 60 to 60, and Williams has 11 in the game. Well, he's the top rebounder in the conference. He has 7 rebounds tonight. Waves on the baseline, three-pointer, no good by Zedek. Rebound, Basham puts it up and in. And Basham fouled. Carson Basham. Carson with 9. It's on Jamerson. He is fouled out of the game. He hasn't played that many minutes. Jamerson had about 18, 19 minutes, and he's fouled out of the contest. So Basham will be at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. It is 62-60 Pepperdine. Steve Lavin will make a change in the lineup. 8:22 remaining. And Marcellus Erlington will check back in. Basham at the line. Carson, these are big free throws down the stretch for Pepperdine. Waves have been very good at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good by Basham. He has 10 points in the game. Still go, along with 5 rebounds. We got a timeout taken by Pepperdine. 8:22 to play. 63-60. Pepperdine has the lead. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network. back into Firestone Fieldhouse in the Pepperdine campus in Malibu. I'm Al Epstein. The Waves have the lead, 63-60, 8:22 remaining in this one. The Waves hitting 38% from the floor for the game, 21 of 56. In the second half, the Waves 11 of 22, 50%. Now you see some of our upcoming games for the Waves at LMU at 8 p.m. We'll have an audio wavecast only. This presented by Rusnak BMW. And then Pepperdine hits the road at Pacific next Thursday. And then a week from Saturday, home against Portland. And then on Thursday, back home against Brigham Young. As we move into February 2023, West Coast Conference Tournament in Las Vegas, Orleans Arena, March 2nd through the 7th. Men and women, the 15th year in Las Vegas, the West Coast Conference Tournament. And there you see Malik Moore. Pepperdine rebounding, San Diego with the edge, 34-28. Waves led by Mike Mitchell Jr. with 18, 15 for Max Lewis, and Carson Basham with 10 and 5 rebounds. For San Diego, 22 for Marcellus Earlington, 13 for Eric Williams Jr., and 8 rebounds. It is San Diego ball. San Diego's led by as many as 13 in the first half, led at halftime, 37-32. All right, the Waves settling back in a zone. They've got everybody in foul trouble. Right side to Townsend. This Chawara top of the key to Townsend on the baseline. 15-foot jumper rolls up. Ball tipped by Basham to Malik Moore. Moore in the front court. Moore dribbling to Mike Mitchell Jr. Mike Mitchell having a big game. Made 4 of 8 threes. They go down low to Basham to Millette. Step back three-pointer off the mark. And the rebound grab and taken by Chawara. Chawara front court. Dribble to the left side. And you think of San Diego. Of course, they do have football with the Toreros. Outside is Earlington. Knocks down a long-range jumper of 3. And he has 25. That matches his career high. But San Diego with a very strong football program. In fact, Jim Harbaugh, of course, the now outstanding coach of Michigan, got his head coaching start at UST back in the early 2000s, coached there for 2 years, and developed San Diego into a powerhouse, and then went on to Stanford. Zedek left side, three-pointer. That misses. The rebound grabbed by Chawara. We're tied at 63, 6:57 to go. San Diego still going strong, very good program in 1AA football, but to get Jim Harbaugh his first head coaching job, and now with Michigan, of course, a powerhouse. Earlington all the way, laid up and in. A new career high for Earlington with 27, 65-63, and just like that, San Diego in a 5-0 has the lead back. Millette in the lane. Right side to Moore on the baseline, 10-foot jumper rolls off. Rebound grabbed by Mitchell, and we'll back it up. 6:21 to go. Waves get 20 seconds on the shot clock. This is Millette out in front. High post to Basham. Back to Millette. Back to Basham. Missed the slow. He got it. Basham with a slam dunk with a nice touch. And Carson with 12. Outside, three-point jumper good by Chase Townsend. Deep in the right corner. And for Townsend, and now with 9. Waves at the other end, and we're going to get a foul. 68-65 San Diego.
San Diego fouls on number 10, Marcellus Earlington.
Going to be on Earlington, second on him. 16 fouls against San Diego. 5:55 remaining in regulation. Waves with foul trouble. Lewis with 4, Porter with 4, Petrie with 4, and Basham with 3. Waves looked at his zone only because everybody's in foul trouble. Zedek to Basham. Ball knocked out of his hands by Townsend. Pepperdine ball. San Diego in the entire game has stayed in the zone, pretty much a 2-3. They have forced Pepperdine to the outside, and Pepperdine's made 8 of 28 three-pointers tonight. The Waves not getting much inside. Here's a long three-pointer, hits the rim and comes off by Mitchell. Here comes San Diego at the other end. We mentioned Jim Harbaugh, their head football coach in the early 2000s, Earlington, and the ball is tied up. Alternating possession, and Pepperdine will get it. Earlington a little surprised. A nice job by Basham inside. Top shot blocker in the conference. Zedek also there, and the Waves down by 3. Of course, when you think of San Diego, you think of their baseball program, very strong. And of course, Chris Bryant played with the Toreros 2010 through 2013. Here's Millet's jumper off the mark. Ball tipped by Zedek, but San Diego comes up with it. Front court, Jawar dribbled right to the basket, laid up and in. Jawar, an easy lay-in, has 6, 70-65, 5:04 to play. You know, Chris Bryant in 2013, the National Collegiate Player of the Year, hit 31 home runs. By baseball, college baseball just around the corner. Jumper by Mitchell is good. Mike Mitchell with 20. 70-67, Pepperdine down by 3. 4:45 to play. Yeah, college baseball gets underway. February 17th, the Waves will open up against Boston College, a 3-game home series. All right, out in front is Townsend. Back out to Ellington. His three-point shot rolls off. Ball tip taken by Williams. Williams back out to Townsend. And Toreros will back it up. Up by 3 with 4:19 remaining in regulation. Stephen Jamerson, the 6'10 center for San Diego, is fouled out. And the corner shot blocked by Basham on Erlington. Erlington battling. Mitchell is there for a shot clock violation. Pepperdine, Carson Basham tonight comes up big, his 3rd block of the game, the league leader. Pepperdine will get it down by 3, 70-67, just over 4 minutes to play. Mitchell top of the key. San Diego in that zone. It goes to Malik Moore, back to Mitchell. Mitchell with the dribble. 4-star recruit out of San Jose. Left side out to Zedek. Dribble into the lane. Swing it to Millette. 3-point shot is good. Here's to Millette with the 3. And we're tied at 70. Mentioned the Waves are not a deep team. And again, they only go 2 or 3, but they may have to go deeper because they have so many players in foul trouble. Deuce Turner underneath. Goes into the corner, a 3-point shot attempt, and knocking it down is Marcellus Erlington, who has 30 in the game. 73-70. A career best for Marcellus Erlington. And yeah, he's got 11 rebounds. Williams has 10 rebounds tonight. League leader in the conference. Bad pass by Mitchell. Pepperdine. Big turnover. At the other end, Williams slam it in. And Pepperdine will take a timeout. A costly turnover for Pepperdine. They're 11. 75-70 San Diego. 2:56 left remaining in regulation. You're watching Wavecast of the WCC Network. Pepperdine trailing 75-70 with 2:56 remaining. San Diego's made 6 of their last 8 shots to forge ahead late in this one. Well, Pepperdine, their next game coming up, they'll be at Loyola Marymount, their crosstown rival. Tip-off at 8 p.m. We'll have an audio wavecast only. That this Saturday, January 28th, is being brought to you by Rusnak BMW. Waves and Lions on Saturday, and LMU is hosting Portland tonight at Gersten Pavilion. And for the Lions, who are tied for 3rd place, And LMU is way out in front of Portland, 62-44, with 7:22 to play in this one. The Waves will look at a Lions team. If they hold on, winners of 3 straight, and will occupy 3rd place all by themselves. And you see the crowd enjoying themselves on this Thursday night. Beautiful day here in Southern California, about 68 degrees. A lot of sunshine and blue skies. And so the fans entertaining the fans in this one. There you see the Pepperdine cheerleaders. Waves down by 5, 75-70, 2:56 remaining. And Pepperdine with Lewis 4 fouls, Porter with 4, Petrie with 4, Basham with 3. Houston Millette 8 points tonight. Mike Mitchell with 20, Lewis with 15, and Basham with 12. Carson Basham with at least 3 blocks tonight. And you see Malik Moore. It will be Pepperdine ball. This is an important possession. Pepperdine in the game now with 11 turnovers, just 3 in the second half. San Diego with 16 turnovers, just 4 in the second half. San Diego picks up in the backcourt, and they've now gone man-to-man. This is Houston Millette front court being guarded by Townsend. So the first time tonight, San Diego in a man-to-man defense. Left side, Millette dribble drive to the baseline. Back out to Mike Mitchell. And the Waves will back it up, 10 on the shot clock. Moore right side, left side to Mitchell with 7. Mitchell's 15-foot jumper rattles in and comes out. Basham with the rebound. That shot doesn't go. Ball rolls off, and Earlington with the rebound. Now the Waves got a great look by Mike Mitchell. Nice effort by Carson Basham, but he just couldn't put it back up and in. 2:15 to play. 75-70 San Diego. The Toreros come into this game at 9-12. They've lost 4 of their last 5 and 2 in a row. They have been off for a week. This is Earlington, top of the key. Down to 3 on the shot clock. A 3-point shot is good by Jawar at the top of the key. As the shot clock wound down, we get a timeout taken by San Diego. Jawar with 9, and for San Diego, they're on an 8-0-1 over the last 1 minute and 25 seconds, and have an 8-point lead at 78-70. And you see the Pepperdine bench along the sidelines. There have been 6 lead changes, 7 ties in this one. Waves' biggest lead of 3 as we take a look at Mike Mitchell Jr. having an outstanding game. The sophomore point guard out of San Jose. He has 20 points in the contest, 5 assists, and he's hit 4 of 9 beyond the arc. He does lead the Waves this year with 53 pointers. And another nice assist there to Jan Zedek. Mike Mitchell doing a lot of things, and this one from long range, able to knock down the 3. But it's 78-70 San Diego on an 8-0-1 over the last minute and 28. San Diego's made their last 3 field goals in their last 7 of 9. The Toreros have gotten hot here right at the end, and we have just 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining, and Mike Mitchell Jr., number 1 for the Pepperdine Waves. Came out of high school as a 4-star recruit, and his dad, Mike Sr., was a top running back at Stanford a number of years ago. Mike Mitchell Jr. went to Mitty High School, and considered one of the top 10 players in the state of California a couple years ago. 78-70. Lorenzo Roma along the sidelines. Steve Lavin across the way for San Diego. Pepperdine ball, and the Waves need a basket here late. Mike Mitchell in the front court, man defense by San Diego. And Mike Mitchell top of the key. Well, you rarely see teams go to a zone, let alone for almost the whole game. Here's Millette in the lane. Shot rejected by Williams. Millette gets it back to Mitchell. 3-point shot is long, and Williams with another rebound. His 11th of the game. Earlington has 12 rebounds and a career best 30 points. Backdoor goes underneath, laying it up and in. On an easy lane is Jace Townsend. As the Waves extending their defense, trying to force a turnover. It's 80-70, a 10-0-1 here late for San Diego. 1:10 remaining. Mitchell in the lane, in the air, throws it to Basham, turns, put it in. Carson Basham with 14. 80-72 with 1 minute left. And now San Diego will work the clock. This is Williams being guarded by Basham. And we're going to get a foul on Basham. That's his fourth.
His fouls on number 11, Carson Basham. His fourth.
17 fouls, and Eric Williams Jr. will be at the line shooting 1 and 1. 73% on the season. Spent 3 years at Oregon, averaged 8 points a game last year, started his career at Duquesne, played there 1 season. Had as many as 43 in a game against Utah State last season. Williams makes the free throw at 16 tonight, make it 17, 82-72, 54.9 seconds left. Mike Mitchell waves, gotta hurry. Mitchell dribbling, go into the lane, give it to Basham, put it up and in. Carson was 16, another assist by Mitchell. Waves pick up in the backcourt, 82-74. Williams in the front court and fouled by Moore, his second. 18 fouls, but that'll send Williams to the line, shooting 1 and 1. It does stop the clock at 40.6 seconds left. Players have no choice. They do have to foul in this situation. Eric Williams is a sixth-year senior, makes the free throw. He has 18 in the game to go along with 11 rebounds. Earlington 30 and 12 boards, makes them both. He has 19, 84-74. And Malik Moore in the front court. The young Pepperdine team was battled throughout. Basham inside, lays it in. 18 for Carson Basham. And for Basham, a new career high. 18 points for the sophomore. Front court to Jawara, 84-76 San Diego. And dribbling Townsend, fouled by Mitchell. Second on him, 19 fouls. You see a happy San Diego fan, 22.6 seconds left. And San Diego's Jace Townsend will be at the line. He is 88% on the year, 58 of 66, one of the best in the country. And a transfer from the University of Denver. Special thanks to our entire Game On Entertainment crew, directing tonight Jonah Barony, producing Archie Coruscani, along with Willie Rodriguez. Outside the three by Moore doesn't go, and the Waves will commit a foul. And San Diego's going to escape with a win on the road against Pepperdine. 84-76, a little over 11 seconds to go. And special thanks to Madison Parham and Morgan Davenport and Brock Riesler and Sarah Ottoman out of the Pepperdine Athletics Communications Department. Deuce Turner at the line, and for Pepperdine, they're going to fall short again, 84-76. Deuce Turner's free throw rolls out. Tonight, San Diego 16 of 23. One more. 10 team fouls against Pepperdine. The next one, that's good by Turner. 85-76. Backcourt, this is Mike Mitchell. Time winding down at 7. It goes to Moore, down to 4. Moore throws it up and in. Malik Moore with the lay-in. And the clock will run out. Well, the Waves are going to commit a foul. 1.4 seconds remain. 85-78 San Diego. Now, Toreros are going to go to 3 and 5 in league, 10 and 12 on the season, and 3 and 7 on the road. For Pepperdine, they will fall to 7 and 15, 0 and 8 in conference, and 6 and 6 at home. And for Pepperdine, now have lost 9 straight, heading to LMU on Saturday. Free throw good by Williams. He has 20. Two players with double-doubles, you rarely see that. Steve Lavin, a big win for his team on the road. Williams again, he knocks it down, 21. 87-78, ball comes in, and that is it. San Diego has won 87-78. Waves got nice performances from Mike Mitchell Jr. with 20, Carson Basham with 18. San Diego comes away with a solid victory, 87-78. Teams congratulating each other. We'll come back with our wrap-up. You're watching Wavecast on the WCC Network.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
I wanted to wake up to the sound of the ocean.
Sun and surf. That's what we were looking for.
But the moment we arrived, we found so much more. We found beauty.
We found adventure.
We found a place we'll never, ever forget.
Welcome back into Firestone Fieldhouse in the Pepperdine campus in Malibu. I'm Al Epstein with the Waves fall short in this one to San Diego, 87-78. Carson Basham, career best 18 points. He had 7 rebounds, a number of block shots as well. Mike Mitchell Jr., a big game, 20 points, as the Waves end up shooting just 38% from the field. Marcellus Earlington, the career best 30 points as we take a look at the highlights in this one. Earlington was unstoppable. He also 12 rebounds. Eric Williams Jr. at 21 points and 11 boards. Eric Williams Jr. leads the West Coast Conference in rebounding, just under 10 a game. You see Stephen Jamerson for San Diego. They have 53% of their shots for the game. They got hot late in the contest. Waves were only 9 of 34 beyond the arc. They were looking at a 2-3 zone throughout this game. Right down at the end, San Diego did switch to a man-to-man, but the Waves were forced outside throughout this contest. So for Pepperdine, they come up short. They head over to Loyola Marymount on Saturday, 8 p.m. We'll have an audio wave cast only. For San Diego, they will be home against San Francisco on Saturday. Crowd tonight around 732 here at Firestone Fieldhouse. San Diego wins it for our entire Game On Entertainment crew. I'm Al Epstein. Good night, everyone.